Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
First of all, utility theory is video. When crypto regulations come into play, you will realize XRP is not a security. Safe Moon wasn't really safe. Tether was an unaudited fraud. ISO 222 interoperable DLT networks are the safest investment. Meme coins were merely a distraction for dumb money to get wrecked, right? Remember, when regulations will certainly, literally single-handedly change the landscape of everything in the crypto sphere. Just be prepared, because we can see the Interledger protocol family, right? And ISO 222 ecosystem. We can see XRP, IOTA, a few other coins like XLM, right? Interesting stuff to say the least. If you go here, and we can see how this all connects to each other at the end of the day. We see the whole ecosystem, the rails being built out, but probably it has already been built out, guys, right? They're just waiting for certain events to take place at the end of the day. But we do see XRP being the heart of it all. Now, if we go to the next tweet, so guys, listen very carefully, because we have been talking about this and now it's on the news. Royal XRP is tweeted out, by the way, I just lost my crypto Ledger Nano in a boat accident. So guys, same, likewise, right? If you go here, look at this, guys. This is absolutely insane. From Digital Asset Investor, the government forced everyone to turn their gold in at $20, then set the price at $35. Pay attention. And now where is gold, right? Think, guys. Look at this. This is insanity. Listen very carefully.
1933, FDR confiscated every gold coin, bullion, and certificate. People had to basically turn in their gold to the federal government. If not, they face up to 10 years in prison or a $10,000 fine. That's almost $179,000 in today's money. Now, you were able to keep a small amount or rare coins, but those who did give up their gold, $20 an ounce. So why did the government do this? Well, to prevent hoarding, devaluing the dollar during the Great Depression, and then the Federal Reserve set the gold price at $35, pegging the dollar to the commodity. But this could never happen again, right? Well, tell that to Texas. The state is contemplating a bill to create the Texas Bullion Depository to protect its own gold. The state would abandon its storage in New York and move their gold stateside. And if the government comes for it, Texas is prepared to fight with the 10th Amendment, arguing that states' rights trump any
Wow, guys, we were talking about this a bit ago. Again, now people are saying probably the buyback will take place, all of these things, right? Like what gold happened. So guys, I mean, I lost the ledger in the boating accident, to say the least. So, hey. Another thing, guys, this is absolutely insane. Wow. Do we see all these events? These are the events that supposedly we were waiting for, right, to take place. Remember, the problem, reaction, solution. They're waiting till the world is ready. Then XRP flies, guys. Like the Phoenix. Village and Fox's tweet out. Now, Canada's Deputy Prime Minister. We are broadening the scope of Canada's anti-money laundering, and you guys can see that. And they talk about cryptos. Listen very carefully.
First, we are broadening the scope of Canada's anti-money laundering and terrorist financing rules so that they cover crowdfunding platforms and the payment service providers they use. These changes cover all forms of transactions, including digital assets, such as cryptocurrencies. The illegal blockades have highlighted the fact that crowdfunding platforms and some of the payment service providers they use are not fully captured under the Proceeds of Crime and Terrorist Financing Act. Our banks and financial institutions are already obligated to report to the Financial Transactions and Reports Analysis Centre of Canada, or FINTRAC. As of today, all crowdfunding platforms and the payment service providers they use must register with FINTRAC, and they must report large and suspicious transactions to FINTRAC. This will help mitigate the risk that these platforms receive illicit funds, increase the quality and quantity of intelligence received by FINTRAC, and make more information available to support investigations by law enforcement into these illegal blockades. We are making these changes because we know that these platforms are being used to support illegal blockades and illegal activity, which is damaging the Canadian economy. The government will also bring forward legislation to provide these authorities to FINTRAC on a permanent basis. Second, the government is issuing an order with immediate effect under the Emergencies Act, authorizing Canadian financial institutions to temporarily cease providing financial services where the institution suspects that an account is being used to further the illegal blockades and occupations. This order covers both personal and corporate accounts. Third, we are directing Canadian financial institutions to review their relationships with anyone involved in the illegal blockades and report to the RCMP or CSIS.
What is she a part of? A member of the World Economic Forum. Again, the WEF, guys. Absolutely crazy what's happening around the world as we speak. Look at this, guys. From the WEF. Ripple. Ripple is a provider of global real-time settlement. It contributes updates to the open source software through GitHub and works to promote the network, right? Its website helps consumers and companies use the network and helps the developers build Ripple applications. Look at this, guys. Ripple partnered with the WEF basically. So we already know what Ripple is a part of. We already know what XRP will be in the future. Like, all the proof is basically on the planning board, but people are still scared to see it. Now let's move on to this tweet from Alvaro tweet out, SPX foreign investment in the US, right? Look at this. So every time we had a spike over here, we dumped basically. Look at that. Again, we're having a huge spike now. What's upcoming, guys? Is there going to be a collapse? It seems like it, right? Seems like it. If you go here to Ben Ricker's tweet, we are coming at the end of the world in terms of what the Federal Reserve can do. They do not have a way out. I believe we are heading into a hyperinflationary depression. I do not see an economic recovery or inflation returning to normal within several years, right? Look at that, guys. It seems like the collapse is very near, to say the least. Look at this. Look at this bubble. The bubble's so huge that it has to pop some point in time, right? Cowboy Crypto tweet out, these are examples of gains when the weekly XRP RSI dips under the 40 mark. What will this time hold in store? Look at this. Basically, every time we dip below the 40 and we went back above, look what happened. 900% here. What? 99,000% there. And then 200 right there. 1,640% right there. What about this time, right? All of these were fairly high, multiple of X's to say the least, right? Especially that one right there. That was insane. Seems like very probable we're going to see a huge pump incoming, guys. Digital Perspectives to tweet out, how much longer before we can see the United States turn that question mark into a green check? So look at this. We got Ripple and CBDC connections, right? Literally Bhutan, Palau, UK, European Union. Look at that, guys. Literally everything. Remember, all nations, all countries interconnected as one, right? If we see here, USA digital dollar project, again, is up next. USA, who knows, guys? Seems like it, because regulations probably, right? XRP theorists tweet out, the Fed tested a digital dollar prototype that reached a max 1.7 million transactions a second. Solana currently has the highest transactions per second, 65,000, right? With Interledger, there can be an infinite amount of transactions per second. This is enough for me to know that Ripple's involved. Wow. Again, Interledger, right? Infinite. Look at that. Move toward digital dollar, right? Again, it's all about this digital era. This happened because payments technology wasn't ready, but it is now. With the technologies we have helped build Ripple, XRP, and Interledger, we can process trillions of transactions per second without any central authority. What? Trillions, guys. Right? Flip the switch. Interledger is that switch. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Again, all the proof is in the pudding that XRP is going to be at an insane price. It's absolutely insane, but we see the proof, guys. We don't make these things up. Crypto areas, new crypto trends with business and beyond. Leveraging carbon neutral technology and a green digital asset, XRP. This is how we deliver on our mission to build crypto solutions for a world without economic borders, right? Web 3.0. So listen to this, guys. Web 1.0 was the internet of information. Web 2.0 was the internet of sharing. And then Web 3.0 is the internet of value. Ripple loves talking about value, transferring rate, transacting value across the internet, across the world, moving information, moving money as information moves today.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.